and Duce, putting on in UK. What to say now? Here we go.
I'm delighted to come back into your house or through your computer, communicating with you, having a relationship with you right now. I'm sitting right here at the Front Page Film Studio, a privilege that has been offered to us, for which we are grateful for the founder and the president. And today I have the privilege to bring out to you my wife, because behind, the cliche says that behind every successful man there is a woman, and she has been the one behind me. Matter of fact, it was two of us praying in our hotel room back in Abidjan when God gave me the vision. God spoke to me. He said, you are going to get the visa, but I'm giving you a charge to go gather my people. And she has been behind me. So today I want to introduce to you the wife, my ribs, the woman who gave me my two beautiful daughters that bring smile and joy in my life all the time. Here comes Pastor Sesay.
Welcome, honey. Thank you for inviting me into your show. I'm happy to be here to talk with you on this important occasion. Yeah,
well, you know, like sometimes I'll make some fun in the church. Like you just call me honey, right? And you know honey is two parts. The honey, it can be the bee or it can be the liquid. Which one have you just called here now?
I am the liquid.
Oh, okay. That's wonderful. That's great. So, you know, I just want you to tell the viewers out there really what it takes, the challenge to be behind a young pastor being called into ministry, and with all the challenges, how have you been coping up really with me?
It's a big challenge, but with God being on your side, you can make it. It's not easy. At times it is stressful. At times with God, you have the strength to carry on. Having a young pastor and you a young girl going on, trying to live according to the Bible is very, very important. And to God be the glory, we are working toward it. And we thank God that He has been keeping us true, that we love each other no matter the stresses. We are still going on. We are still holding ourselves together to keep the church going on. We thank God for that.
You know, matter of fact, I know that I can't stay out there and tell you that there have not been storms. You know, I'm writing a book, The Ingredients to a Healthy and Lasting Marriage. And sometimes I share some of the story with my wife. You got to know, folks out there, that marriage do have storms. But what makes you survive the storm is when you have Jesus on board your marriage. And I know there are sometimes we do have some of these storms. I remember, let me just try to pull you over. Sometimes, oh, you're always on the phone and all the stuff. So how do you cope up with that when at that preliminary stage when we're pioneering the church, with you coming up with this complaint, oh, you're on the phone. But now, you know that I'm less of the phone because the church is getting to a period where I don't carry most of the burden. How were you coping up? Tell the people.
It has not been an easy task. Being on the phone was one of the things I hated more when the ministry started. But as I said, the moment you continue to go on with the work, you start to understand. Because in this world of ours now, we don't meet one-to-one with our pastors except on Sundays. So then I grew to understand that that's the only way you contact your crowd. So I am coping with it, and I thank God I have started getting used to that.
So what do you want to tell the people out there, you know, like, say, like new young ministers coming up as well, called into ministry, just getting married and everything? What do you want to tell them as a pastor's wife, how to give that support to your husband to make the ministry become what God wants it to become?
As a pastor's wife, what I will suggest for them there is to just hold on and keep your husband in prayer, because it's not easy. He's going to be stressed with the congregation. He's going to be stressed with the work. He's going to be stressed with the family. He's alone a dad. He's a man of God. He's a pastor. He's your husband, and he's a dad. So with all this put together as a wife in the house, you have to just hold on and keep pressing on. just keep the man of God in prayer, and with that, God can help you and God will see you through.
You know, we don't have enough time, but I'm just going to ask you one more thing, right? You don't remember when you guys went through the ministerial training and everything, even though you went through it with all the ministers in the church, but that day of the ordination, we said we're going to ordain you, and I will ordain you as my own pastor. I am the pastor of the church, and I will ordain you as my pastor. The pastor, every pastor needs a pastor. So would you tell the people really, and you're going to rate yourself here, how best you've been pastoring me? You really, so.
I think my pastoral has been one of the wonderful one.
Are you sure?
It's a wonderful one, yes.
Well, tell the people out there, you've been pastoring me properly, really.
It has been a wonderful one because they can see it that without me, you will not be too strong. And we can see it from here right now that my pastoralship has been effective on you. Because it's working out. We have been holding to each other. We have been helping each other. And there is a lot, but I can't bring it out here. When you visit the church.
You must say it too.
When you visit
the church. Is it pastoral by cooking and all the stuff? Or do you give really those cordial?
Everything that comes in with
sometimes
pastoral.
Those nice kisses out there and stuff.
Everything that comes in with the pastoral, I think I have been doing that.
You have been doing it. So,
I have been doing it.
You know, folks, we just want to thank the Lord for this privilege offered to us from Front Page Film Studio, for us to come out to you and just give you a little glimpse of where we are in ministry and how we're going on with marriage. Maybe you are out there, you're going through some strugglings in your marriage. I just want to encourage you that the secret to a successful marriage right here is to have Jesus on board your boat. Remember that every marriage has a storm. But if Jesus, just like Christ, was on board the boat, when the storm arose, the disciple came back to him. But because Christ was in there, he was able to calm the storm. Amen. So Christ has the power of calming down your marriage. Amen. So we want to thank God for your life, for listening to us. And we want to thank Front Page Film Studio for giving us this privilege. God bless you all.
God bless you.
Thank you, Mama Sata.
Thank you, honey.